guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing a kind of everyday back to school makeup tutorial because obviously know everyone's kind of going back to school, college, uni, everything like that quite soon. So I thought I would do a makeup tutorial on the look that I'm wearing right now. All the products are kind of suitable for kind of like everyday, even just work and school obviously as well. So it's not too heavy, it's quite lightweight and natural-ish looking on the skin. This is personally something I would wear if I was in uni right now. I would literally just wear this probably every day. So yeah, if you like the look of this makeup look and you'd like to know how I did it, then be sure to give the video a thumbs up and just keep watching. So we're just gonna ignore my extremely runny eyes right now. Like, my hay fever is really bad today, so we're just gonna ignore that and move on. The first thing I'm gonna do is just apply some SPF. I feel like, especially if you're going back to school and if you're just gonna be outside, whether it's in the sun or just not, if you're just outside, SPF is always a good thing to apply. I apply this every day, either underneath or on top of a moisturiser. So something I don't usually include in my tutorials or any of my videos, to be fair, is brows. Purely just because I feel like everybody has their kind of set ways in doing brows and everyone kind of knows how to do them because it's just kind of like an individual thing. Everybody uses different things, they do their brows in different ways and stuff like that. It's just so boring, like who cares about eyebrows? Today I did want to include it and I just wanted to like kind of advise, I guess, like the best kind of products to use, I guess. So I'm just going to use the Anastasia Brow Definer. This is just kind of my favourite thing to use, but for me it's just the most kind of soft and it's good for making your brows look a lot more natural. Obviously my brows are quite full naturally, so I don't really do too much. I just kind of add in kind of here close to my nose and then as well just kind of the tail of the brow as well. Just, I think for like school or even work or anything like that, or just kind of like a natural everyday kind of makeup look, I feel just using a pencil is going to be better than like using like a pomade or anything, because it's just going to look more natural and it's going to look like your natural brow hair. Like kind of like an essential for me now is to set my brows with a brow gel. I've actually really been liking the Rimmel clear brow gel. I just really love the brush on it. Like, it's just quite stiff and I feel like it's really good at just kind of brushing the brow hairs up, making them look very, very natural, but then also really sticking your brows in place. I'm gonna do my skin first, I think, because the eyes aren't like too heavy or anything, obviously. So for a primer, I'm gonna take today the Touch in Sol No Poreblem primer. This is kind of one of my favorites. It's just really good at smoothing out like your face, and it's like a pore covering primer, which usually I don't really like, but it just seriously smooths out the skin so nicely that I actually really like it. So yeah, I'm gonna take this kind of everywhere and then I like to pat it into the skin and leave your skin feeling dry or anything. It's really nice and moisturized, I feel. I love the feeling on my skin. So for foundation, I'm going to go in with the Too Faced Peach Perfect Matte Foundation. This I feel like is really, really good for kind of everyday, for school, work, any kind of regular activities. I feel like this is a really good foundation. It's really, really comfortable. It's not too full coverage, but it still covers well, and you can kind of build it to kind of get however much coverage you want, and it just, most of all, it just feels really lightweight, comfortable, and does not look heavy or cakey on the skin. And the shade that I use is Natural Beige. See, like, again, I don't want it to be like too repetitive, but just kind of the same thing. A really nice lightweight concealer for every day is the L'Oreal True Match Concealer. It's, again, one of my faves. I use this all the time. I know that I just crease so quickly, so I'm just going to go in with a loose powder to settle that. I'm going to use the Vichy Dermablend powder. I just feel like this is really nice, lightweight and finely milled powder, so I feel like it's just perfect for kind of an everyday situation. It's also going to kind of lock in all the makeup at the same time. For bronzer, I thought I'd go in with another affordable option, and it's also quite soft, but it kind of bronzes and contours at the same time. So this is by the brand Misslyn, and it's the bronzer and contouring powder in the shade Holiday Hooray. I've used this quite a few times on my channel before, so I'm gonna use this to actually contour with, but it's a really nice bronzy shade as well, and I just feel like you always have to tap off your brush quite a bit with these because they are very, very, very pigmented. Literally so pigmented. Off the skin, I'm just going to go in with the Physicians Formula Butter Blush Nude Silk. This is the one that I used in my haul and first impressions video. I've really been using this non-stop. I love it. Picked this blush because it has a really nice sheen to it. So, because I'm not going to do any highlight, because personally I never wore highlight to school or anything, so I thought it just give a nice natural glow to the skin, and it's a really nice nude shade, a nice youthful nude shade. Just gonna do what I always do, use my badescu facial spray, and then obviously any setting spray that you're comfortable with is fine. I'm just gonna use the Rimmel one. It's the one I'm using at the moment. Whenever I set my skin and just like use a mist, I feel like it just kind of enhances the glow that you've got like on the cheeks. You know what I mean? So I didn't really have much because it was just the blush, but I feel like it just looks a lot nicer now. Anyway, moving on to the eyes, I just wanted to do something quite natural and really easy and quick to do, but I just wanted to use eyeshadow. I wear eyeshadow to school. I did it in college. Obviously I was a lot older, so I used eyeshadow in college, but I never went like full on. But I just wanted to give an option because I think the last back to school, I don't know if I've ever done a back to school video yet. And I wanted to use the Zodiac palette again, and I feel like the oh, you haven't actually seen this, but Friday's video is going to be using the Zodiac palette, and I used a lot of the warm tones and it was like a glam look, so I wanted to just use kind of these neutral tones and just show you kind of like a naturalish look that you can do with the palette. So yeah, that's just going to go in with the Taurus, which is the brown up here, and this is just literally going to be a shade that I just put all over. So I'm going to start working it into the crease from the outer corner inwards, and then I'm literally just going to apply this all over the lid as well. It's like pressing it. If you're using a brush, pressing it on the lid is going to give you a lot more pigment than kind of swiping it on the lid, because obviously it's going to blend it a lot more if you just, you know, blend it obviously. So that's literally all I'm going to do for now. So I'm just going to go in with the Virgo, which is the dark chocolatey kind of brown. And I'm just going to concentrate this on the outer corner just here. Give it like that winged kind of effect. Just going to kind of use this as like a liner as well. That's literally the eyeshadow done. Let's tightline with my eyeliner. So something that I've been doing recently because I've just become even more lazy, which I didn't think was actually possible, but I've just been kind of applying eyeshadow and then just leaving it like that and not actually wearing mascara every day. I've literally just been doing this and I've been fine with it. Just to use a mascara for the video, I'm going to use the Maybelline Colossal Volume Express mascara. This is just probably the best, most affordable everyday mascara I feel that I've tried as of yet. I just feel like it's perfect for every day. For lips, of course, again, it's like optional. I don't wear something on my lips every single day. Sometimes I'll just whack a lip balm on and I'm good. But a good option and also affordable is, remember the name, I think they're by e.l.f. by the way. I think they're called tinted lip oils, I'm pretty sure. They're not like a gloss, so they're not like sticky or super glossy, but it's a lip oil, so it's really nourishing and moisturizing for the lips, which I love. They smell really good as well. I definitely, if I knew about these like when I was like in school and like kind of college, I'd definitely wear these because they look really natural, but they've got like a bit of colouring. Oh, this shade as well is called Mocha Kiss. And that is the end of today's video, guys, so thank you so much for watching and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Like I said in the video, I'll be doing another tutorial using the Zodiac palette from Colourpop as well. So that video should be up on Friday if I don't have any internet problems, which I always do these days. Thank you so much for watching, and remember to give the video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and also make sure that you're subscribed as well. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!